Well, happy Monday, fun day, after fun day, Sunday. How's everybody doing? Well, you know what's been coming through to me this morning was something's fishy in Denmark. Now, I haven't said that saying in I don't even know. I don't even hear that saying anymore. The saying generally means something's rotten, something's amiss, something strangely suspicious, something's dense and dark. But something just ain't right in Denmark when it comes to Asheville, North Carolina, and this most recent hurricane. How the hell did the eye of the storm keep going? How did rivers flood that have never flooded before? I mean, you got to think about it, because I've been to Asheville multiple times. The family that lives there. Those snow-capped mountains drain all the time. Those folks don't have flood insurance. They're protected in the mountains as well. So it's all very bizarre how all these areas got highly affected. And then the news comes out, not the mainstream news, the wise and rise move is what I'd like to call it, which was coming through to me this morning. There's lithium mines. There's crystal caves. These materials are so valuable around the world. And if they can't get it, and you know who they are, they're going to find ways to manipulate, including the weather, to try to obtain a legal ground to covet and own those grounds. That's right. And by now, most of you know, I don't really follow a lot of this stuff because I just know it. And there's no reason to really talk about it because I don't want to jump on the hysteria bandwagon. But if you really think about what just occurred so that some dark agenda could covet some prized precious minerals from within that area, they sure as hell took a lot of life with it. A lot of life with it. If someone didn't lose their life, their heartbeat, they lost their life as in their homes and their properties and their jobs, historical, mystical trees, mountains, sacred animals. So many things were disrupted just so somebody could come in there and declare it, this is a dead zone. Now it's going to be owned by the government. And what government is that? Very good question. Consider we have a lot of these three-letter agencies that aren't doing crap for a lot of these people down there. And that's what those three-letter agencies are for, but they're all not government-owned agencies. So the word on the street is many of them are bankrupt, and they're not assisting. They're not helping. That it's the people helping the people. And the people around surrounding areas helping each other so that they can get food, supplies, and lifelines to those who are stranded. So I don't have to watch the news to know any of this. I can see glimpses and glimmers, little quick strolls of my finger through social media and just get just enough of little pictures, and then spirit downloads, truth or not. So this morning, it was coming through, something was fishy in northwest North Carolina. Indeedy. Now there's another one coming. Are they hoping that's going to finish the job? I don't know. I don't really know. We shall see. But There have been master weather manipulators, what do you call it, bioengineering, and all these other things that have been going on that we just haven't been aware of. And now that you've got a lot of people becoming more aware and more awake, and then actually tossing around the idea that something just isn't right, and then they become more inquisitive in wanting to know, well, does this hold any merit? Does this hold any value? Could this possibly hold any truth? And then you begin to weigh it differently, and you base how awake you are on how much you absorb of that information that is helpful for you to get the neurons firing in the brain and the body to say, something's just not right. Something's very fishy. Something's very rotten. Something's ultra suspicious. Show me more, guides. Whatever it is that you need me to know, source creator, share with me. And then share with me, how can I be of best service with this information? Is it just that my vessel lights up in a different way because I'm rising up from the dense darkness of being ignorant for so long? Is it that I physically need to take action to maybe donate to credible places? I have friends posting out all over Facebook that they are now collecting water and paper towels themselves, and they're showing pictures of each other doing it, and then loading up trucks and trying to take them to a drop point, instead of believing these three-letter agencies are actually freaking doing something. You've got people out here who've lost everything with their chainsaws helping to cut down trees so that neighbors and roads and people can get through. So first aid, lifelines can get through so salvation can begin to salvage salvation to help. So ask yourself, what does this information do? What is it asking me? Is it asking me to sit still and use my energetics to send there to give people strength? Is it giving of materials to assist? Is it calling people and saying, how can I help you? How can I be of service to you? Can I get a message from here to there for you on your behalf because you're on overload because of what you're doing there physically, mentally, and with your own money and time, talent, and treasury. Some people are fully invested there. So if you're on the outskirts, how can you be of assistance? Or maybe it's just that you're on cellular awareness now, that maybe the world's display isn't the platform and the theater that you've been shown and have been living in. And it's time to move to a different screen, see things a little differently. So Spirit was not only just saying something stinky, smelly, dense, suspicious, dark, questionable in Denmark. It was saying, gather the information, be wise in order to rise. Like, know why you're rising. Don't just get all, I'm going to get my fight mode on because this person on YouTube or this platform said got to get my GUNs and, all this stuff. Don't get geared up in that way, in an adrenaline way, because you'll fall short. Ask your body to circulate and calibrate the energies that you can find some balance. before you actually take a movement towards something. So be wise in order to rise, and choose the way that you're going to rise, that you know will have some substantial substance to it, and is not done out of an emotional response to fight something that you're not sure what you're fighting with. How do I become wise and choose resolve and solutions? How may I be of best assistance? And in wisdom, in the wiseness, that is where we cultivate our responses very differently. We're not young and dumb and reactive. So right now we need a lot of wise to come together and create a rise. And that's a rise of information, a rise of energy towards spirit, a rise to make a difference that has weight. So it's weightful. It has weight. It has merit. It has integrity. And we're using the old noggin, and we're using the whole heart. So I think I can, I know I can, I'm wise, I'm rising, I'm wiser, I'm rising, wise and rise. I hope you find this helpful today on a Monday. So much love to everyone. Please like, subscribe, and share. And let me know how you're doing in the comments. And let me know if you need any assistance. You all know where to find me. So let's embody together. Let's get more wise and rise.